Hi Kiwis, here's Alexander again. Well, the Codex from the Dark Angels is now a few days in my possession, and I was thinking hardly about my Deathwing Army, how I would compose it, and right now I want to give you an overview how I would progress if I would start an Deathwing Army right now. So let's follow up how I would start to build my Deathwing Army. Let's start with a bare minimum what you need for the Deathwing Army. First, of course, you need Belial, or like in my case here, a stand-in model for Belial. In this case, I have here a character model from Forge World. This is one of the Red Scorpion's character models. I have a little bit converted him with different arms, but well, he is my Belial model. And this is what you need. Nowadays, a new Belial model is out. You can start with that. So he comes in for 190 points, and he has quite some nice abilities, but we will discuss that later. He grants the army the ability to use Deathwing Terminators as troop choices, and so for the bare minimum you need 2 troop choices. We have here 2 minimum Terminator Deathwing squads. Number 1 is here, Deathwing Terminator squad consisting of a sergeant. Here we have a Deathwing Terminator with a Cyclone missile launcher, 2 Terminators with Thunderhammer and Storm Shield, and 1 with a Lightning Claw. So this is supposed to be a more close combat orientated squad. And here we have number 2. The sergeant in this squad has Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. Then we have here an assault cannon. Here we have a Terminator with a Chain Fist, and again 2 more close combat orientated Terminators with Lightning Claws. This here is the bare essential of the Deathwing Army, and with both squads and Belial we have 695 points. And this is the first core. After you have built your first core troops for your Deathwing Army, you are ready to expand a little bit on your collection. In this case, I have chosen a Dreadnought with a drop pod because of 2 reasons. One, you can drop him with a drop pod in the first turn, and you can mark your Deathwing Terminators to perform their Deathwing assault in the second turn. And so he can, well, kill something right in front before the Terminators even show up on the board. And the second reason is because of the drop pod itself. You can equip a drop pod with a teleport homer, and so where the drop pod lands is a very safe zone for your for the rest of your army to drop down via teleportation. That's very essential. So to bulk out the troops, I have chosen a big 10-man squad of Deathwing Terminators, 1 with a Chain Fist, 1 with Storm Shield and Thunderhammer, 1 with a Cyclone missile launcher, and an assault cannon is also in this squad. So this both units here, the Dreadnought and the additional 10-man Deathwing squad, will bring us to a total point value to 1,355 points. Well, the next step in your Deathwing Army is to give the army a little bit more extra punch, destroyability of vehicles, transport capacity, and a little bit extra punch in the troops. And for that case, I have chosen to bring my 2 Land Raiders. Here, a standard Land Raider Phobos with twin-linked glass cannons and a heavy bolter here on top, twin-linked heavy bolter. And then followed by Land Raider Crusader, additional multi-melter and storm bolter on top of it. And for troops you have now another choice to, well, out of 3 things basically. You could choose your command squad. your Deathwing Terminator Command Squad, your Deathwing Knights, or another squad of Deathwing Terminators, whatever you're pleased to field in your army. In my case, I have chosen a Deathwing Command Squad here with a banner bearer, an apothecary, and an additional heavy weapon in form of a Cyclone missile launcher. Here, 2 additional Terminators with Thunderhammer Storm Shield and Lightning Claws. Also, at this point, you could bring another HQ choice. In this case, I have chosen myself a Librarian, but you could also use a Chaplain for that, or another special character, or what have you. So, and this brings us to a total point cost of, let's see, without the Librarian, 2,190 points. And I think this is a really nice, well, starting point for your Deathwing army. It's quite easy to build and relatively cheap to get by, because the Deathwing Terminators nowadays come within the Storm of Vengeance box set, and you can get them quite inexpensive on eBay. Each 5-man squad. Well, you have only assault cannons in there, not Cyclone missile launchers, but you can order Cyclone missile launchers as bits from eBay, from some bits sellers, or you could possibly buy 1 or 2 boxes of the real Terminators or Deathwing Terminators, and there you have other weapon options. Of course, you could also field them with plasma cannons or heavy flamers or what have you on your Terminators. Doesn't matter really. In my case, I have chosen myself Cyclone missile launchers and assault cannons because they are very versatile. They have multiple purpose use, and they are well, extremely dangerous. The Cyclone missile launcher in particular, because he is heavy 2 with 2 strength 8 hits, AP3. It's very, very deadly. And now let's talk a little bit about the army composition, how I would run this in on the battlefield. So let's rearrange this miniature so I can show you that better. Well, I've played some games with my Terminators yet, well, old edition and before the new codex, but the general tactics stay the same, and the general tactic for Terminators is get as close to the opponent as you can and as quickly as you can. Because if you run your Terminators open field on the board, they are cannon fodder. And all your opponent's last cannons, plasma rifles, and what he has, melter guns, will melt your Terminators away like like butter in the sun. So in order to overcome this, you need to be real quick, real fast. And here's my rundown on my Terminator list here. So, in the first turn, we have on the board the Land Raider filled with a 5-man Terminator squad. Then the Land Raider Crusader with the 5-man command squad with the second HQ. Those 2 units are on the board and will drive as fast as they can towards the opponent. And the Land Raiders will give good firepower and, well, armor to deliver the Terminators. Then, in the first turn also, the drop pod will come down close to the opponent and the Dreadnought will come out. In this case, I have a plasma cannon as loadout with a heavy flamer, but you could also use a twin-link glass cannon, Dreadnought, or one with a multi-melter. Doesn't matter really. The real purpose of this Dreadnought is to well, disorientate your opponent, give them something, oh, there's something directly in my lines, and here I have to do something, and protect my Land Raiders, so that he will draw some firepower to himself. Also, the drop pod will deliver directly a teleport Homer beacon to the field that your Terminators that in later turns teleport in will not scatter. So, according to the new rules, the Deathwing Terminators arrive the turn you determined previously. So, we have 2 units that teleport. First unit is this one here, the 10-man Terminator squad, followed by Belial himself, and a second Terminator unit there. So, the 2 units, I will always let them arrive in the second turn. Reason for that? Well, the teleport homer is directly on the board. And the squad with Belial in it has precision strike. That means that they do not scatter whatever where they come down. But this squad here will come down close to the Dreadnought if he is still alive, and will support him with firepower or close combat abilities. So, and here we have also the second nasty rule of Deathwing Terminators, that is the strike rule. When they come down the round they arrive, all their weapons count as twin-linked. And so I have equipped this whole Terminator squad here almost completely with firepower, so we can well, use this unit as a total Death Star unit. They come down and the target they choose is absolutely dead. You can count on that. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Stormbolters, twin-linked. Oh no, 9 Stormbolters twin-linked. A twin-linked Heavy 2 missile launcher, and a twin-linked assault cannon. So, plus his Stormbolter also on top of that. And that means they will wipe out a whole unit, or maybe a Hive Tyrant, or something big and nasty. It's gone. After they come down, it's absolutely guaranteed what they target, it's gone. So, and the second unit will also have this ability with a little bit of firepower here with a twin-linked Cyclone missile launcher and the Stormbolters, the 2. That's not that much of a powerhouse, but it will count also. And you can say in the second or absolutely latest in the third turn, this troops will arrive also in close combat, and by that time your opponent has a big problem. So, to bulk out this army, well, it doesn't need really to be bulked out. It is already over 2,000 points, and if you add a little bit more, we will hit Apocalypse level. But you can bulk it out with just another 2 squads of Terminators, 5 till 10 man. Counts on the point volume you want to play the game, but that's actually it what you will also need. Also, one thing to notice, the Land Raiders here are not supposed to be attached transport vehicles. In the new codex, you can attach each Terminator squad a transport vehicle, a Land Raider, but you have to take the Deathwing vehicle upgrade, and this costs you 30 points. And in my opinion, for Land Raider, that's a total waste of points, at least at this little army. So normally, well, this comes only in handy for the Deathwing Terminators to use the Land Raider as a transporter if you have a mixed army and you want to have other different heavy support choices in your army, like a bomber or other tanks like a Vindicator or a Predator or what else. So other than that, in this army we only have troop choices and 1 elite and 2 heavy support. So you don't need the Deathwing upgrade. The Deathwing upgrade only grants you to let your opponent re-roll one roll on the damage chart table. It's like the old Venerable Dreadnought rule, but for a Land Raider with 4 hull points, and only if they penetrate the Land Raider with a 15 rolling, and then followed by 6, then the Land Raider may explode. That's not that hard of a deal. What else I would do maybe is add a Tech Marine to this army, because in the new codex the Tech Marine is not anymore an elite choice. It's now an HQ choice that you can bring into the army for every other HQ choice other than an command squad. So in this case I could bring 2 Tech Marines for Belial and for the second HQ choice, and bring it on the table. What the thing is, I could add the Tech Marine to this squad, to the command squad, and field him in his Land Raider to make the Land Raider itself more durable, because the Tech Marine can repair a vehicle from inside his vehicle. So that would also be a really nice thing to keep in mind for your Deathwing army. Also, if you want to expand, you can bring more of the Dreadnought drop pod combination, but also always fit the drop pod out with a teleport homer. I would not bring the Death Assault system in there, just use the standard Stormbolter. That's totally okay. So, I guess that's it for me for now, for talking about Deathwing, and I hope you like this, and this helps you maybe build up your own Deathwing army, and we see us in the next video. Your Alexandra.